Well, I wish I could say I was feeling fantastic today. I do feel good mentally, so that's good. But yesterday morning, I woke up sick as a dog. Just out of the blue. Had kind of started to cough a little bit in my sleep. And then when I woke up, I just felt like I had been run over by a truck. Just body aches, chills, the whole 9 yards. So I am fighting through that today to get the chores done. So everybody got their 3 days of Formula 1 herbal dewormer from Molly's Herbal. It's the stronger of the 2 formulas, and it should help clear up any issues they might have and any parasites that may have come in while we were out of herbal dewormer. So I'm going to be looking for signs of improved eyelid color and keeping an eye on everybody's poop, making sure that there's no more diarrhea and that everything is good to go. Unfortunate for me or little Juniper, I'm not sure which, but he somehow managed to get his band off. So I'm assuming it must have broke. He maybe tried to chew on it or something. But it's gone. So we're gonna have to do that again, hopefully tonight when Ryan gets off work, or if not, tomorrow morning. So that has to be redone, which is okay. It's not too awful. It's a pretty minor procedure. Some of you, you know, asked why we didn't show the disbudding and banding, but we've always tried to keep things kind of on the lighter side as far as like how much graphicness we show, as far as like butchering chickens or disbudding an animal. Those can be pretty hard to watch for some people, and we have some pretty young members in our audience, so we have tried to keep it as PG as possible. So I think the banding is something we could show on a video and not really be too difficult for a younger person to understand, especially if they're in the homesteading lifestyle. But it's kind of impossible to hold a camera and band at the same time. So, and there's no like real good angle for setting up on a tripod for that. So that's another reason why we don't always show full details, as sometimes it's just really hard to get the shot. So everybody's doing well. I think that this herbal dewormer was definitely what they all needed. They all seem to be perkier today. The herbs are also immune boosting, so they really help. They have a lot of health benefits. Maybe I should take some. Maybe it would kick this cold out. That's the one thing, is when you're sick, you still have to do all your animal chores. And I still have to take care of my kids. Dalton's watching the boys now. You probably have been missing the boys, but with Dalton being out of school for the holiday, he's been gracious to watch them so that I can do my chores without being slowed down. Yeah, I gotta go in and make them some lunch and take care of them. And I really should be making my soup that I was supposed to make 2 days ago, but then I got sidetracked and then I got sick, and now I'm sick and I really need soup, but I don't want to make soup because I just want to curl up and not do anything. So we'll see. Hopefully I'll get to that today. Yeah, it's funny, as I was questioning if Fancy Girl was coming back into heat, and I thought she was already bred to fluffernutter. So I right after I said that, I think in the last video, I had a notification come up on my phone from Facebook Memories, and it said, a year ago today I published a video on YouTube called, "Is one of my does not bred like I had thought?" Ha! Guess who it was? Fancy Girl. Guess what she was doing? Acting like she was in full-blown heat. So that means that Fancy Girl exhibits heat behavior while she's bred. So I'm guessing that she's most likely bred, but I've got her with fluffernutter anyway, just to be sure. So we'll see what comes of that. If she has babies in April, that means she was already bred. If she has early April. If she has babies, I guess we're gonna be late April, May. now at this point. Yeah, I guess so. All right, I'm gonna grab some hay and cover these garlic beds because we are expecting some cold weather coming this way, and I want to make sure that they are not exposed to too low a temperature. All right, there we go. That's the only thing out here that really needs protection from these lower temperatures we're expecting. And that layer of mulch should do its job and let those bulbs finish sending out their roots. And soon enough, we'll be seeing green sprouts coming right through that hay. The collard and kale have already been through the major cold, as well as the carrots. That's about the only thing out here. There's a few beets in here and a few Swiss chard, but not a whole lot. Mostly just some annual winter weeds, which make a nice ground cover. They're actually mostly edible weeds too. It's henbit, I think. And some what's it? The one that I have a ton of, chickweed. Lots of chickweed. And lots of henbit. Or is that purple dead nettle? No, that's henbit. They look so much alike, but they're both edible, so it's good. And they provide nectar for pollinators, so I leave them. And then they'll be tilled in or turned over to provide good green manure that will decompose and feed the soil. So that's always a win. Mrs. Stack is coming to see what I'm doing. She said, I saw you out there with the camera looking at me. Does that mean you've got me a tray of food waiting? Why, yes, Mrs. Duck, it does. That is exactly what it means. You cute little duck. She's so funny. Waddle like a duck, huh? Thank you for staying in the path. What a well-behaved duck. We're gonna go in and filter and chill the milk. It's not much milk. Kitty has dried off completely. And Willow has dropped dramatically. I don't know how much of it is because Cinnamon's stealing or just because it's the end of her lactation. So, yep, my main milk now is coming from Shady Girl and Fancy 2. So hopefully we'll keep them in milk a good bit longer so that we have milk for us to use. It's funny how you can feast or famine. In the summer I had so much milk I couldn't get rid of it. It was just going bad, literally. I was making cheese and giving it away and the whole 9 yards, and now I'm like, that's my milk, don't you touch that. But I'm still sharing with some close friends, so that's good. I know they enjoy it. So I almost forgot to tell you guys that I am 11 subscribers away from 3,000 as of filming right now. More than likely, I'm gonna hit 3,000 subscribers before the new year begins. I'm so pleased about that and so excited. I can't believe that we've come so far and that you guys are all here with me following along. That's just so awesome. That's a lot of people. I'm really excited about that. Thank you for your loyalty. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do. It means a lot, and I hope that you are enjoying this channel and that you're getting a lot from it, because that is my goal. I want to help people. I want to teach people. I want to share our experience with you guys. And on another great news is that we are talking about going live. So we've been talking about going live to each other for a while, but now we are like definitely like soon. I was even considering doing like a New Year's Eve live show. I don't think I'm gonna do it till midnight because that could get hard, because the kids are gonna be, you know, staying up with us and they might start getting cranky towards midnight, and I don't want them to interrupt the show. But I was thinking it would be really fun to spend the beginning part of the evening with you guys. So if you guys have any suggestions on when we should do our live show, please leave them in the comments down below. If you think that New Year's Eve is good, if you think a certain time on New Year's Eve would be good, let me know that as well. And we will definitely be letting you know when we start going live. That'll be awesome. I'm excited about that. I really am. And I'm super excited about being at 3,000 subscribers almost. That's really a major accomplishment. So I feel really proud about that, and I have you guys to thank. It could not be where I am without all of your support. Thank you so much. Please like, share, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time on Wholesome Roots.